She is bossy.
I am.
Yeah.
He's seen it.
No, I've seen it.
He's seen me try to boss him.
And we talked through that.
We did talk through it.
It's not an issue because I know like her background, I know where she comes from, and I understand that she's.
Hey guys, welcome to Little Black Bert 91. I am your favorite dating and relationship coach. I'm here talking to you guys about Love is Blind. I want to let you know that the same woman that you're seeing in front of you in a 20 years ahead of this woman, Merissa, the woman you're marrying, is going to become that same woman if you don't, Ramses, pay attention and actually put up really good boundaries, okay? Because what Marissa's mum is exhibiting is sounding like very much a fearful response and also a very bitter one. I don't know any parent that really, and I'm not going to say she don't love her daughter, who operates in a healthy manner in their relationship with their child that calls them the B word. Like, I couldn't even play it because I don't want to play that word, but she called her the female dog word to her own daughter. Right? In a way of explaining that her daughter is bossy. She couldn't just say the words that she's bossy. And so that tells me there is an unhealthy way that we're relating in the relationship, I believe. And that is essentially what you're going to receive in the relationship when you marry Merissa in a marriage, if you don't put up good boundaries. Because you see, what Ramses needs to do, and he may not have felt comfortable, but I start to realize that the reason why we don't feel comfortable is because we need to also know how to operate as a lamb and a lion. Okay, we need to be able to operate as a lamb and a lion. And sometimes when we operate as a lamb too much, that I become sacrificial, I lay down, what tends to happen is people walk over you. But when I operate too much as a lion, I become too assertive, what tends to happen is I give no grace. And so we need to be able to know what season do I become a lamb, what season do I become a lion. I think this was a very perfect example of actually Ramses taking a hold of the conversation and becoming a lion, and letting the mum know that this behavior was unacceptable, and the way she was talking to not only to your potential wife, but also to him, right? And you know, a lot of times, and at the same time, it was also on Merissa to actually let her mum know that this is unacceptable the way she's talking. And this is what I said about Bobby and Jasmine. I've said the same thing here. Just because you're not seeing it now doesn't mean it's not going to operate later on. When people are in honeymoon phase, remember, everybody is in joyful spirits. It is when people get comfortable that the survival, the mechanism of comfortability, now people's true self come. And those traits that they haven't sorted out, they haven't actually worked on, those behaviors that they've exhibited, the parents have exhibited that haven't actually challenged, are the very things they're going to probably repeat in their relationship. Probably, I say, right? And so what you got to realize is, if you don't directly confront those issues that you see in yourself that you have from your parents, you're going to repeat that in your relationship. As we just heard, she said, "Oh, I'm very, very bossy." Well, I think her mom's bossy, because the way her mom's talking to him and being disrespectful, you're seeing the translation of the mom's behavior into Merissa. It's going to continue if you don't keep good boundaries. Okay? All right, we're going to listen a bit more, and then we're going to talk a bit more. Hey, make sure you like, share, subscribe, click on that bell button for notifications of the uploads. Okay, we're going to do more of these breakdowns for you. Let me know in the comment section who else you want me to break down as a couple, and I definitely will as well.
She's used to having control and like directing things.
But you also got to take control.
But I also
because
need to
she
have
likes
control.
that.
And that's why we butt head up.
I think I also wanted to mention, I was previously married.
Okay, so like the mom said, you know, you got to take control. What she really means is you got to put my daughter in place. Never put a woman in place, but let her know a lion and a lamb. Here's what I mean by lion and lamb. I've mentioned about the lion. The lamb always lays down, is forgiving, and lets things go. The lion also goes, hold on a minute. This behavior here is unacceptable. What I'm seeing for you, I'm going to put up a boundary right now. For instance, when the mom said he looks like an 80s breakdancer, she was starting to press some buttons. But after that, she actually said a lot more other disrespectful things to him, about him. And when she first dropped the first disrespectful thing about him, he actually needed to check her there and then. Be like, excuse me, look, I appreciate the fact that you love your daughter. I love the fact that you're protecting your daughter. And I know you want the best for your daughter. But what I will not accept is you being disrespectful towards me. I'm an individual, I have worth, and I believe to respect everybody, no matter who you are and what position you hold. So the next time that you choose to have a disrespectful comment, I will exit the conversation. I will not accept, nor will I engage in a conversation with somebody who's not showing me respect. And likewise, I would expect that if I didn't show you respect, you'd also leave. Is that okay? And you're very assertive. You're not rude, You're not going to call out her a name. You're not going to disrespect the mum. No, you're going to let the mum know that round here, I don't play those games. I'm respectful, I'm calm, I'm chill. But if you let it go today, tomorrow the mum will cuss you out again. And the next day the mum will cuss you out. And in fact, she'll cuss you out to her daughter. See, people want boundaries to respect and know how to handle you. And what I realize, especially as myself, and many people who are watching this probably know, is that a lot of us try to let things go to be like, I want to be cool, I don't want to be disrespectful, but you're burning inside. So guess what's going to happen? If she tries you tomorrow, if she tries you next week, you're going to cuss her out. Because you're going to say, I let you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I've let it go. I'm on my 9th one. I've reached up to here. But I'm not going to get to that place. I'm not letting myself get to that place. Why? Because I'm going to stop at the very beginning and say, excuse me, I really appreciate the fact you love your daughter. I love the fact you're protective of her. And I can really see how you care about her. But what I'm not going to accept is you talking to me in this particular way. It is disrespectful. And I find the language that you're talking to me at is disrespectful. When you're insulting me, when you're being denigrating, when you are talking about my appearance in a negative manner, it is disrespectful to me. And actually it's disrespectful to your daughter's choice as well. But I want to let you know, from here on out, if this is where you're going to go with a conversation, I will leave this conversation here and here, without no questions asked. Is that okay with you? That's it. I mean, you can even say, listen, that's it. You know what I mean? You don't have to even say, is that okay with you? I just want to let the person know, but is that okay with you? Because I want to let you know that, listen, whether you agree or not, I'm about to, you know what I'm saying to you? Yeah?
Married once.
Okay.
I got married young. It works for me, and so like I have a clear mind as to like what I'm looking for.
I don't think it's that big of a deal. Should it be?
It's what it
Everyone has a
is.
past.
Yeah, it's not a big deal, him being married twice or whatever. But you know, the mum trying to challenge him was like, yo, she's like, you don't try to make yourself look like a saint, etc., which I understood. I mean, I'm not mad at that at all. I think the mum have every right to, you know, asking questions, maybe even interrogate him a little bit, put some pressure on him, absolutely. But the mum is showing her hand that she's unable to keep a good balance, and that tells me that she would have done the exact same thing with her daughter, and that therefore the daughters have to pick up whatever she can from the mother in terms of being unbalanced. And I think that's more of a fearful avoidant perspective. If you want a fearful avoidant breakdown, let me know, and I'll do one for Merissa, because I believe she is, because I think Merissa right now is play acting, and so I think Ramses also too is. When I say play acting, what I really mean by that is she's not showing up as a true authentic self, because what I realize about fearful avoidance is that when they first start, they start with this energy that's vibrant, but a lot of them, when they haven't done the healing work, are actually playing a role. They don't want to be rejected, and they don't want to be turned away. Now, Ramses kind of did something similar, because how are we having conversations about military later on when you know that military is going to be an issue for you? That tells me we're not being authentic and being true. Right? So I think we're seeing Merissa being like, yeah, it's okay, everything's fine, everything's good. But we heard behind the scenes that they had already had an argument and it turned a little bit murky. You're gonna find the real Merissa. It's strong, and the Merissa is what you're looking at with the mum. You're gonna get some sharp words, and if you don't know how to check it and when I say check it, sorry, if you don't know how to be assertive, not aggressive, but assertive, and let the person know, I'm not accepting of this. I want us to work together. I want us to be on the same team. But when you do that, I start wanting to pull away because you're starting to hurt me, and I don't want to be. I'm not here to be a punching bag for anybody. You know what I'm saying to you? So you have to let people know where you stand with them, and let them know what behavior is acceptable and not acceptable, right? So yeah, that's just a big thing there. You know what I'm saying too? Yeah, it's a big thing. But listen, I'm going to leave it there. Nice and short review. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe as well. But if you want some coaching, this is what we coach about. We talk about these things through and through. How to build boundaries, how to make sure that, you know, you're having the hard conversations with parents or loved ones about maybe the way they operate with you. If that's something you're going through right now, or any relationship issue, then reach out to me. I've only got some emergency slots left, and the link is down below in the comment section. Much love, much appreciation. We'll see you again soon.